Hello, hello, welcome and welcome. This is the See Me, See You channel. My name is Quinn Donovan, and we are doing 50 weeks of self-care, truth or dare. And this week we are in week 29. Wow, 29. We have 23 more weeks left of this self-care, truth or dare. I hope that you're participating. I hope that you are taking this time for yourself. You're giving yourself the love, the care that you deserve, and that you are just building that relationship with yourself, and you're loving yourself, and you're connecting to yourself, and you're discovering new things about yourself that you didn't even know that you had, because you're giving yourself the love, the care that you need. So let's get right to it, and let's go ahead and pick our stick for week 29. All right, here we go. What is our truth for this week? Our truth is, how do you nourish your mind? What are you nourishing your mind with? What are you feeding your mind? You know, a lot of things that we watch and being on social media, things that we read, this is all feeding our minds. What we're seeing, what we're putting in, even your nutrition. You know, are you eating things that build good brain health, or give you clarity, or clear things out of you? You know, are you detoxing your body to nourish your mind, nourish your organs, nourish your body? So what are things that you do to nourish your mind? For me, I read a lot of spiritual stuff. So it's a lot of like spiritual personal development stuff, affirmations, personal development. It's about how to better myself, how to be a better me, a better version of myself. As far as like TV and stuff, I mean, I watch shows that aren't too horrible. CSI is one of them. I love watching CSI, even though I've seen all of them. I still watch them, and it's not about the murder or anything, but it's really how they solve it and the characters or whatever. But I'll watch crystal stuff like on Gaia, if you know of the channel, the streaming or the company Gaia. They do a lot of spiritual personal development stuff. So watching that, I do a lot of meditation. If you haven't noticed, I'm really into meditation. I'm really into energy work. And so I'm just all about changing myself to be a better person than I was yesterday. But loving myself in that time, you know, loving myself through the journey, and giving myself the grace and the care and the acceptance and the space and the trust and the belief to move through this life with ease and not be in struggle, you know, live from a very simple but extraordinary place where, you know, I am open to the wonders of the world. And so I just love feeding my mind with positive affirmations, positive stuff that brings me joy, filling it with love, loving self-talk, you know, like telling myself, oh, you deserve a break. You've been working so hard. Like, thank you so much for your work. You deserve to take some time for yourself. You deserve to go and get a massage. You deserve to take a break, you know, because you've been working so hard on bettering yourself. Because, you know, self-development, personal development, growth, it is not an easy thing, you know, because if it was, everybody would be doing it, right? Everybody would be working on themselves and loving themselves, and we'd live in a different world than what we do right now. We'd live in a different reality. And so I just like to do that for myself. That is something that is a passion and a mission of mine, is to really reach the highest consciousness possible as I can as a human, and really embrace my power. And so I feed it with positivity and with love and with peace. I don't watch like horror movies or anything too gory, because it's like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to see that. And I mean, that's not a bad thing for people to watch, because a lot of people love that stuff. But that's just not something that I want to feed myself or watch or even give the image of, I'm just not really that great into that stuff. So that is some ways that I nourish your mind. How are some ways that you nourish your mind? Even taking a walk in nature can be very nourishing. Getting the grounding energy of the trees and Mother Nature can be nourishing to your mind. You could clear out some of those blocks or some of the cobwebs or some of that stagnant energy that's in there, holding you back from truly experiencing your life at your full authentic self and power. So go out there and nourish your mind. Take a look of how you are doing that now, and maybe there are some things that you can cut out of what you do and what you subset your I can't even say the word, what you do to give your mind, feed your mind. What is it? Maybe there's some things that don't really resonate anymore and you just change. You start making those changes. So nourish your mind with some positivity and some love, because you can't go wrong there. All right. You can't go wrong there. Forget the negativity, and start clearing that energy out and replacing it with something more loving and positive for yourself. Now let's see what our dare is for this week. This week, try a new exercise or fitness class. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Try a new exercise or fitness class. Well, this is a great thing because I actually just restarted my Morning Meltdown 100 workouts. I had finished the program at the beginning of October, and that was the second time that I've gone through the program. The first time that I went through it, I didn't finish it. I moved and then never picked it back up. So I think I ended at like workout 70 or 76, I think it was. And then this year I started it over again, I believe in January, and I ended up finishing it in October, and now I've restarted it again for the third time. And so I was looking at some pictures that I had taken when I first started in January to when I ended in October. And I definitely noticed the differences. It doesn't really look like I've lost a lot of weight, but I've definitely slimmed down and am getting toned. And that was one of my goals that I have on my dream board, is to lose fat and get toned. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And I guarantee that after this third time in the program, there's going to be a noticeable difference. And so I just am so excited to do this program every day. I just finished up with some Fight Club, which has some like Muay Thai in it and some Taekwondo and some kickboxing stuff. It was very fun and energized. And so that was a really great workout. So what activities do you do? Like, would you join a class? Would you start a program at home? I mean, I'm personally not one who works out in the gym. I have done that before, but it's not necessarily for me. And with Beachbody, they have all of their workouts on there. So you just have, I think you pay like $100, $200 a year. I think it's $199 a year. And you have all of their workouts. So if you're disciplined to get up and do the workouts at home, that's a great way to start. That could be your dare for this week, is to start a new program at home or go get to a gym membership. But it's really about the dedication. It's about the commitment to yourself that's going to get you to the exercising, that's going to get you to the gym. If you want to make these changes within yourself and in your body, you have to be committed to making those changes. You have to be committed to showing up for yourself every day to do these workouts, to make those changes. And that's not just with working out and changing your body, but that's also with your mind as well. Nourishing your mind, that goes back to the truth, is like, what are we doing every day to make those changes? How committed are we to ourselves? It's like we're so committed to these jobs and these activities and these other people and these relationships that we don't put that commitment into ourselves to be a better self, to be a better being that we are, to be better. Like, And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better than you. It's like, no, it's not like that at all. It's just like, I am encouraging you to do better for yourself, because I want better for myself. I want to feel better about myself. So in order to do that, I have to be committed to making those changes. I have to be committed to taking those actions. And, my physical health is really important to me. Like when I was showering today, I was just telling my body how much I loved it. And it was like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to poison you. I don't want to put things in you that hurt you. And so I am becoming more and more and more aware and conscious of my body and the consciousness that it is, because it is communicating with me. And when I start opening my mind up and my awareness up to what my body needs and asking those questions of what does my body desire today or right now, or what foods does my body want to eat, or what does my body want to experience, asking these questions, that is when I start making those changes, is like my body's going to communicate that information to me. And you got to be open and still and receptive to listening to what your body has to say, because it has all the answers. All the answers are within you. And I am experiencing that more and more and more each day as I continue to open myself up, love myself more, open my awareness, and start tuning more into my body. I just know that that's the relationship that I want to make the put in the forefront of my mind in my life. Because if that relationship isn't working out, then the outside exterior isn't going to work out. Then the outside stuff, what you reflect, what you're putting out there about yourself or how you're feeling about yourself inside, is reflected outside. And then it's reflected right back to you. And when that happens, we start feeling bad about ourselves, right? And we start comparing ourselves and judging ourselves and, beating ourselves up and saying negative things, right? But if you're committed to yourself, to being a better you will make those changes. And that's what these self-care truth or dare videos are about, is about getting you motivated, getting you inspired to go and create a better life for yourself, feel better about yourself, love yourself more, and participate in these truth or dares. Like, what are you nourishing your mind with? Is it positive stuff or is it negative stuff? Are you constantly scrolling on Facebook or social media and just being comparing yourself to other people's lives, or judging them for doing what they're doing, and you're judging yourself for not doing it? What movies are you watching? What shows are you binge watching? What foods are you eating? And then, are you giving exercise? Are you giving yourself exercise? Like, this is a dare. I mean, here we are coming up at the holidays. Why wait till January or February to start working out or start giving yourself that physical activity and stepping out of your comfort zone? Why wait then? Why? Because right now, all we have is right now, is this present moment, right here, right now. And you just take one step at a time, and it's like with my workout that I do, it's like there's days where I don't want to do it, but it's just like, nope, we got to do it because I know I'm going to feel good about it. I know I'm going to feel good after, and I'm going to be proud of myself for showing up. Every time I get on the yoga or get on the mat, I say, thank you for showing up on the mat today. Thank you for moving my body. Thank you for nourishing it, so do this for yourself. And I guarantee you, I'm telling you this from experience, that if you start loving yourself and you start participating in these truth or dares, you will begin to feel a difference. You will feel the shift. You will feel better about yourself. Like, you may feel good about yourself now, but you know what? You can always feel better. We feel good now, but we can always feel better. But it's just like, feel good now about yourself. No matter where you're at, feel good. And if you don't feel good about it, then there's something that you need to change within you. Some beliefs that you are repeating, and what you're nourishing, what you're doing with your body, and how you're nourishing yourself. So That is week 29 of our 50-week self-care truth or dare. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe. Share these videos. Get your own canister of self-care truth or dare so you can start picking a stick yourself every day. It's on Amazon. Links in the description. And, I just hope that you're getting some value out of these videos and it's giving you some inspiration and encouragement to go and love yourself more and more. So thank you again for joining me in the 50-week self-care truth or dare here on the See Me See You channel. Thank you, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.